PU Korea has done it again. They're introducing a new product called the PU Lite A and the PU Lite B. A for Airbus, B for Boeing. And here we have both of them today. They sent it to me for review. This is a review copy. And I'm actually happy to get a look at this. I did see this at Flight Sim Expo, but it wasn't ready yet. It was a production model. And now they have the final version ready. And let's go dive into the box here and see what it's all about. And here you have it. This is the PUA, color matched to the Airbus, and has all the lighting that you'll ever need in your simulator right now. I know they had a similar product, but that was different. That was multi-purpose. This is specifically for Airbus, and the other one is going to be specifically for Boeing. And it comes with all the lights that you need. Very simple. You got your strobe lights on and off. Got your beacon lights on and off. Wing lights is here as well. And also have the nav and logo light. And there's that's a 3-position switch. Nav 1, nav 2, and off. Definitely. Have your runway turnoffs. You have your land light off, retract, and on. So it's a 3-position switch for that as well. And you also have your taxi light. So this is all the lights you need for an Airbus. How does the switch feel? First respond. Not bad. I'll tell you right away, these switches are not metal, they are plastic. I'm not sure if the internals are metal, but the feel and the touch of the switches are a plastic feel, but it's not cheap plastic. It works and it does the job. Really nice. It feels good in the hand. The housing itself also is plastic. There's no metal here that I'm feeling. And it has the USB on the back for the connection to the PU software. And this ring right here, we're going to take a look at that in a minute, and I think that's going to be for the magnetic mount. It's going to come with a magnetic mount as far as what they told me that comes with the unit itself. But all in all, we're looking at about 2 pounds, 3 pounds maybe, if that much, on this lighting. But I love the finish on it. Finish on it is not glossy. It's like a matte, I want to say Airbus gray finish, as you can tell from the camera. And so the color is nice. The color is good. This is meant for a desktop, by the way. This is not meant to be put up or mounted up above your monitor or anything like that. You could, and knowing me, I might find a way to mount this above my monitor, but it is going to be for your desk. Let's put this aside here for a second, and let's take a look at what else comes in the box. You have your USB to USB-C cable. And this right here is going to be the mount that it comes with in the bag. Now, this is heavy. This is a heavier mount. I can tell right away. That's metal. That's some kind of actually steel. It's not even aluminum. That's a steel mount right there. Looks like it has holes that you can use to screw down to a bracket or a desk or something. And here's the part that will connect to the back of the unit, which is magnetic. This feels stiff. I like this. This is not loose at all. Wow. And if you could hear, position clicks for the rotation. So you can put it on a table. You can rotate it left, rotate it right. You can go straight up, down, back. And so it's got multiple rotating angles depending on how you want to mount that to your desk and to showcase it. And let's go ahead and put it down here and see how it attaches to the light panel itself. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, so let's take a look at how this is mounted magnetically to the light panel itself. So you have a circle there, and it's very simple. Once you put it over the circle, it's attached by magnets. How strong is this magnet? Ooh, yeah, it's very strong. It's actually strong enough to where if you align it properly, you could hear the click on that. If you align this properly, it's going to take a good amount of force to separate this from it. Yeah, that's a good amount of force that it used to stick to the back of it. And then you could go ahead and put it down on a desk and manipulate that thing around. That's not bad. So here's a closer look at it mounted to the panel. So I can imagine this is sitting on a desk somewhere. and you can rotate this. And I like the clicking sound of the rotation. That's very nice. So it stays into position when you move it, but also you have the adjustability in the back here of, let's see if I can adjust this with the unit mounted. Yes, you can. Now, you can't go too far forward. The center of gravity is going to be a problem, so you're going to have to attach this to a desk or screw it down to a desk. But you can go definitely higher with it and then bend it forward. There you go. If you go higher and bend it forward, it sits properly in your way and just works. And that way you can now manipulate the switches on it. That is pretty cool. And yeah, this is definitely the lighting panel for an Airbus. It's got all the Airbus switches that you need for when you just get in the airplane. You put on the nav light, and then you also have the nose wheel light for taxi, land light for takeoff, runway turn off, strobes, and the beacon light and so forth. Pretty good. Nav logo, land light, all the wing lights, everything is there for it. Very simple panel, very easy panel to set up and mount. We'll go take a look at it in the sim with the software. So that is the Airbus version of it. Let's go ahead and go take a look at the Boeing version of this thing. All right, so here is the Boeing version. Let me go ahead and get that out of the plastic here. Wow, there you have it. Look at that. That is actually pretty cool. Logo light is here. Position light, anti-collision, wing light, wheel well light, which we don't really use, but it's there. Got your taxi light here, and you have your runway turn-offs, and then you have your land lights. So it's going to give you like the max vibe with the 2 land lights versus the 4. You have your light bar that you could just push down on instead of doing them individually. That's pretty cool. As far as the finish is concerned, it is similar to the Airbus one. It's like a matte dark gray, would you call that? Ash gray? I don't know what the color is. Boeing gray, there you go. It's a Boeing gray. Wow, very nice. These switches actually feels maybe a little better than the Airbus ones. The Airbus ones, it's more plastic to the touch itself. This is plastic as well, but it's got that little white cap that the Boeing has in the cockpit. I don't know what that's for or why, but feels good. Switches feel good. Absolutely feels fantastic. For what you're using this for compared to other products in the market that's plastic, you know, this is all plastic. Again, it's about maybe 2 or 3 pounds for it. And at the back you have the USB-C, and you also have the mount that it comes with the magnetic mount. I'm going to go ahead and mount it up and put them side by side so you guys can see that. As well, this does come with your base mount that rotates around an axis, and you can do the pitch, angle, height, whatever you want. And magnetically, does it stick like the other one? It certainly does. Look at that. Doesn't come off at all. It actually is very strong magnet, what they've done. This mounting solution is kind of genius, to be honest. Instead of having something permanent on your desk, if you have both of these, you could take one off and put the other one on, back and forth. So you have both panels. Whenever you're switching from Airbus to Boeing, you just take the panel off, and you're good to go with whatever sim you're flying. So yeah, it comes with both, really and truly. So here they are side by side. You can get a sense of the color between the Airbus version and the Boeing version. I did see these at Expo, and I have to tell you that it actually is better. This production run is better than what they showed at Flight Sim Expo. At Flight Sim Expo, they showed them, they were okay, but these are much higher quality, much better coloring on it. Switch feel is definitely better in my estimation. So the question is, which one would you go for? Are you an Airbus fan? Definitely Airbus all day, every day? Or are you a Boeing fan? Boeing all day, every day. Now, we gotta go get these in the sim and see how they work with the airplanes. So here we are in the sim, and I have to say, this has been one of the easiest setups I've had to do where connecting to a simulator with a piece of hardware. We got the light panel on the stand right behind that wing panel, and we are in our Airbus setup here with everything going on. And all you need is just the software. It's the PU Connect Microsoft software. It does everything else for you automatically. All I did was start the software, start the sim, connect the USB, and here the light's working already. There's a strobe light. That works. Beacon light works. Wing light works. Nav light 2, 1 and off works. Taxi light work down to off. And of course you have your landing lights. Those work as well. Crazy. And your runway turn off. I mean, there's not much more I could say. It literally, AKA work out of the box. If you've never had a PU Korea piece of equipment before, you will have to download the PU Connect from Microsoft. Also, there's a PU Connect for X-Plane that you can download as well. But you want to get the PU Connect from Microsoft. That's all you need to do to make this work. As far as I know, it's not working with X-Plane yet, and that's going to be coming in the future with a future software update from PU Korea. But this is an added benefit and bonus to the sim. And it fits right in with everything that I have right here. Now, wherever you choose to mount this, that's going to be up to you. I have a limited mounting space on my setup here with the keyboard, the autopilot panel, and of course I have my FMC here, my radio panel, and so forth. But I mount it above the autopilot panel. Not where the real airplane is, but it's good enough for me to reach up or reach down wherever I want, right in front of me here. I love the fact that it's backlit. Now, this backlit is independent of the sim. It does not work if you turn the backlighting up or down in the simulator itself. This is going to be independent of the sim itself. What you do get with this is on and off switch in the back here that you can turn off, and that turns everything off for you, and then you turn it back on, and then the light comes back up. And let's see how instantaneous this comes back up when you disconnect it. Once the software is running and you have it connected, of course, it's working here, which is good. Let me turn it off and see. So it's off position. So that doesn't work. Let me go ahead and turn it on. That's the on position, and it immediately works. So there is no delay when you turn it on. Once you have the PU Microsoft software running in the background, that just works. Lighting is good, color is good on this thing. I like it. Let's go look at the Boeing one right now. All right, guys, so here we are in the Boeing setup. Now we have the iFly Max all put together. We have the PU Korea Microsoft Flight software running here, and PLA-A is the Airbus, PLA-B is going to be the Boeing, but we're in the Boeing right now. It's all automatically connected, and a couple of things you're going to know right away. The logo light, position light, anti-collision wing, and wheel well light is going to be over to the right side on the Boeing. However, the land light is here, and as you can tell, they work right away without any problem. So if you have your land light off, both of them, and then you have the little door that you pull down, you get both down. Also have the runway turn off. Those work as well. And then you have the taxi light over here that can go on and off. Very simple, that works. And if we scroll over to the right side in the airplane itself, you'll see the rest of the lights that I'm talking about here. So here are the rest of the lights right here. Let's get those lined up. And what you're going to have is the logo light on and off. Good to go. You have the position and steady, which is a 3-position switch. That's good. Off, steady. You have the anti-collision light there. That works. Wing light. That works. And of course, the wheel well light, which we never really use. Never really use the wheel well light. So you have all three there. That works. So this light panel encompasses both the right side where the first officer is, and also encompasses the left side over here where the captain is for landing lights, etc., etc., etc. So it's pretty good. I mean, it just works out of the box. That's what I like. It's backlit. The only criticisms I have is like the door here. maybe should be in the level position, and then you push it down, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know how it is on a real plane, but this door, as you have your land lights off, you just go ahead and do one, turn both on, which is pretty cool. I like that. I have mine mounted behind my autopilot panel, still on the stand in the back, still on the magnetic stand in the back. And you can just pop this off with the magnets, put on the Airbus one, and you're good to go. I mean, not much more need to be said as far as how the light works. The software works right out of the box. As long as you have the PU Korea software, it works right out of the box. It just comes and sits here. Now, this does sit in the background. I don't have it on my desktop all the while. I just turn it on and forget it. It sits in the background and run, and I have it here set up. Backlit is nice. The backlighting on it is nice with the numbers. Same way, has a power button on the back that you can turn on, and then go ahead and turn it back off, or reverse, on and off, and then the switches will pick up right away for you without any hesitation at all. That's pretty good. I like that. I mean, and I'm gonna get this mounted up properly. I'm gonna screw it down or do double side tape or sticky tape or something like that, depending on what you want. You don't have to, because as you can tell, I'm manipulating it right now without doing that. So that's the Boeing version. That is the PU Lite B, and then you have the PU Lite A. So here's the price breakdown. Each panel, the Airbus panel is $89.99. The Boeing panel is $89.99, or if you wanted to order both together, it's going to be $169 for both. You do get a $10 discount. The stand is also sold separately. That stand is only $10, so that's not bad. Everything comes with free shipping if you were supposed to order that right now. Size of it is about 140 times 80 millimeters and about 190 grams, as they say on the website. I like the fact that they have broken out the separate light panels for Boeing and Airbus differently. That's one thing I like about it. So check it out on their website. Here's a link below for it. Are you an Airbus fan? Definitely Airbus all day, every day? Or are you a Boeing fan? Boeing all day, every day.